Happy New Year, Chris. Happy New Year, Peter. Welcome in. Happy New Year, Allison. Welcome in. Can't believe we're 2025. Thanks, Peter. How are you, Chris? Hope you're doing well. Hope the year is starting out well for everybody. Calvin's a little behind schedule, it seems. We got home late last night. Oh, no problem, Peter. I'm glad you could stop in and say hello. Happy New Year, Heiner. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to Germany. Oh, wow. You guys got snow? Yeah, it's warm here today. I think we're going to get rained on, though. It's about 50 degrees. We're going to get a cold spell, though, starting next week. I think a lot of the country is, too. They're predicting much of the United States to, like, freeze out. We'll see if that happens. Oh, wow, Heiner, that's terrible. I don't know if you saw the news. I don't know if it made it over to Germany, but there was a very bad. They think it's a terrorist attack, essentially, in New Orleans. A guy with a F-150 pickup truck basically ran over people on Bourbon Street, which is in the French Quarter. It's sort of the main drag there where everybody parties. He killed 10 people and injured another 30. What a terrible thing. They're kind of calling it a terrorist attack, but I was watching the news, and the suspect who they did kill is a U.S. citizen, but apparently they found like an ISIS flag in his truck, in the truck. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Heiner. It's a pretty bad thing. Oh, hopefully you get the snow you want, Allison. Oh, Chris, yeah, it's really bad. Turn on any news outlet, and you'll see it. Yeah, it was really bad. It happened at like 3:15 a.m. Central Time. Real bad. Okay, Peter, no problem. I hope you enjoy your dinner. Happy New Year, and we'll see you next time. Oh, Peter, they caught him. They killed him. They shot him to death. So yeah, he's no more of a threat. Yeah, Allison, exactly. It was on Bourbon Street. I mean, I've been in New Orleans twice. I think maybe three times, definitely twice. I've been on Bourbon Street. Now I haven't been on Bourbon Street during like Mardi Gras or New Year's, but I've been usually for work conferences I go. But I've hit that street, and it's pretty much busy all the time, particularly at night. I happen to be there on a weekend. I mean, the place was just like crowded with people. So really, to hit only 10 people is kind of miraculous. Now it was really, really late. It was at 3:15 in the morning. So my guess is that the crowd wasn't as large at that hour. But had he tried to do that like 2 hours before, I mean, he could have taken out so many more people. But yeah, really tragic. Happy New Year, Audra. Welcome in. I think Calvin's getting the hint. So does anybody have any New Year's resolutions that they've set for themselves? Curious to know. Happy New Year, Shelly. Welcome in. Really fun live stream yesterday. I had a great time watching that. and kind of ringing in the new year with you on the East Coast. So that was awesome. So my New Year's resolution, of course, probably like a lot of people, is I am going to try to commit to better health in 2025. I really need to like make that a priority for me. So that is, going to be my resolution. I'm not going to say it's just to lose X amount of pounds, but really it's more about just living a healthier lifestyle, which hopefully will result in some weight loss, but it's just making some better choices with things. That's kind of my priority. Yes, big stretches. Welcome in, Randy Rathburn. A soft brush and some soapy water could fix that issue on the arm of the couch. Oh, do you mean like that? Yeah, probably true. Shelly, to no longer drink pickle shots. That's a good one. Oh, you're welcome. No, it was awesome. I had a great time. It's fun. It's always fun. Your community is amazing. Happy New Year, Riku. Welcome in. Calvin's starting to get the hint. Where you going? Where you going? Hey, Anthony. Happy New Year. Welcome in. Oh, Calvin, Calvin, Calvin. So we went to my mom's yesterday. We ordered a whole bunch of Chinese food and played some games and kind of with one eye open watched the ball drop. But I was up for it, which was good. Happy New Year, William. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Hey, Cal. It wouldn't be a live stream without you being in your favorite spot, right? So, where you guys are from, were there any big like New Year's Eve celebrations? So, City of Providence in Rhode Island, where I live, they hosted like their New Year's Eve festivities. Of course, I didn't go to it, but people were posting some photos, like some professional photographers were taking some pictures of the fireworks over downtown from the other side of like the river, and it was it's absolutely spectacular with the reflection of the fireworks on the water. I was like blown away. So 2025 is here. I cannot believe it. Looks like my fish is hungry. It's over here. I don't know if you guys, some of you have never met Finn. That's Finn, the beta fish. I actually got to add some water to his tank also, and probably give it a good cleaning. I swear to God, I think he knows he's getting fed. He's already at the top of the tank. All right, Finn, you hungry? There you go, Finn. See him eat. Guys, see him eating? There he is. All right, well, that's Finn, if you guys have never seen him before. So Allison says, we live in a small town, so no big shows. However, our neighbors had a great time. Fireworks all over the place from 8 to 1. Oh, that's fun. That's really good. Nature Dog Realm says to do more hiking. That's good. Oh, thanks, Shelly. Yeah, Finn, F-I double N, but close enough. I figured it was appropriate for a fish name. Calvin, what are you doing, honey? You trying to be cute? Are you being cute? Huh? Look at that pretty face. Just gorgeous. He's such a gorgeous pup. Hey, Ann, Happy New Year to you. Welcome in. Oh, no problem, Shelly. So yeah, yesterday, me and some family members, we played a couple of games. We played this one called Blank Slate, which is a ton of fun. Essentially, how it works is everybody gets like a blank card, and you have to fill in a blank for a missing word. And if you match other people, you get points. If you don't match people, you don't get points. And essentially, the first one to 25 wins. So that was fun. We played a couple games of that. And then we played this other game that's a blast. I asked for this for Christmas. This is called Outsmarted. Essentially, it's like a combination of Trivial Pursuit and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But the coolest thing about that game is you can play remotely, so people can join in on your game from essentially their own living room. So if you guys downloaded the app and I gave you the code to my game, we could essentially play remotely against one another, which is kind of fun. Yeah, I give him all the treats. That's what he wants, but I can't give him all the treats. One more, honey. Oops, sorry, that was my bad. Yeah, they're fun. So I didn't win either game of Blank Slate. And then we played teams on the Outsmarted game just because it was easier to have just 2 teams of 3 instead of 6 separate teams. It just would have taken a lot longer to play. So my team didn't win either, but it was a lot of fun. Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, so he's about a year old as far as I know. I mean, I did get him a year ago, around the new year. So I'm not sure how long the pet store had him, but I'm going to guess not long. So I have no idea what the lifespan is of a betta fish, but hopefully he's around for a little while longer. That would be nice. So yeah, I kind of mentioned at the beginning my goals for 2025, again, is to kind of get on a little better health journey. And then for YouTube, I really need to commit more to my channel. I didn't really commit enough in 2024 for a whole host of reasons. Some of them good reasons, others not so good. But, if I want to see my channel grow, I need to put a better effort in 2025. And so I have to commit to doing that. And see where it goes from there. Right, Calvin? I need you to be busy this 2025 is what I'm saying. You got to be willing to film videos. You got me? Happy New Year, J2626. Welcome in. Hi, Shelly. I'm not even close. I sent you, I replied to one of the comments that you had left on my video the other day saying you were running playlists. Because of 2024 being such a bad year, like my watch hours unfortunately went in the wrong direction. I've got a long way to go. And it's frustrating because part of it is like you think you're doing the right things, but it's not working. And again, a big part of it was I didn't put in enough effort. And so that's on me. And I just have to, work at it a little bit better in 2025. Yeah, thanks, Shelly. I appreciate everything that you do. Trust me, every time you run one of our playlists, I'm so grateful for that. So, thank you. Every little bit does help. But I've got I just got to do stuff to, promote the channel better and get people to want to watch. That's what it comes down to. Thor and Loki. Cute names. Yeah, no, thank you for checking in. I appreciate it. Hey, Ari, welcome in. Oh, thank you for running our playlist. Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't know if you heard me answer Shelly, but we got a long way to go on watch hours. Again, a lot of that was because of my issues in 2024 and not committing enough to the channel, but that's my goal for 2025. Let's see if I can do it. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, that's definitely part of it. Just a few things going on, but yeah, definitely, losing my dad last January, was not was tough, and I'll be honest, it completely impacted my motivation. But 2025, it's a new year, new opportunity, new dreams. That's how I look at it. Thanks, Ari. I appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely want to refocus on it, because I know we can do it. I don't know. I was always raised to work hard, and I do believe hard work pays off, and I feel like just in life, my work ethic has got me to where I'm at. I'm blessed to be financially secure. I have a really good job and great family and great friends. But I just have to, if I want to see this through, I got to make it happen, and that's on us, right, Calvin? Are you ready to work hard in 2025? Are you ready to work hard in 2025? I agree. I agree, Ari. That's the plan. Only for treats. Yeah, so Calvin, I promise I'll give you a lot of treats. Your treat bank will be full if we get monetized. I promise. Is that a deal? Hey Becky, welcome in. Happy New Year to you. Oh wow. So they were born on November 26, 2021. So Calvin was born on October 26, 2019. So same date, different month in a different year, but too funny. Oh yeah, definitely Becky. He's been awesome. He's been a rock. I can always count on him to make me feel better. He's really a good boy 98% of the time. Right, Calvin? Are you a good boy? Are you good boys? Can I have a high five? Oh, you're such a good boy. Can you say hi to everybody on YouTube? They're here to see you, not me. Yeah, true, Ari. Definitely. You have an amazing community. Um, Very supportive. They just seem like really great people. And so I appreciate that. I definitely need to connect more with your community members. Hi, Jace. Hello. Happy New Year to you. So I did a workout today, the first of hopefully many in 2024. I did it on YouTube, through a YouTube video. And because I've been out of the exercise game for far too long, even though I do play hockey on Monday nights, so I do that, but that's not enough. Let me tell you, when you haven't done like cardio or hit style workouts in a long time, it does not take long to get tired. And I did kind of what was more of like a beginner workout, like a low impact thing, and I was feeling it halfway through. I'm doing a challenge with all my college buddies. Well, half of us are doing it. Hopefully, the other half will jump in. But there's about five of us, and we downloaded this app. It's called Strive, where we can like track progress, set up competitions with one another, keep folks motivated, that kind of thing. So we're hoping that that's the push that we all need to get healthier. Thanks, Becky. I appreciate you. He's cute. Look at that little tongue. Look at that little tongue. That's his signature. So speaking of his channel and some ideas that I have, it may not work, but what the heck? There's no harm in trying. So as you guys know, Calvin's favorite store is, I'm not even going to say, I'll spell it, PETCO. And we filmed so many videos from there. It'd be funny or a dream if somebody, a bigwig from PETCO happened to stumble upon our channel and video and, said, hey, we love Calvin and we'd love to do something with you. But I know they're a huge outfit, but, maybe one way to kind of push that is to maybe try to send emails or do some kind of outreach to them just to see if they can, notice Calvin. But that would be a lot of fun. I mean, he loves going there. I love filming there. They're really receptive for the most part. It's pretty much as long as you're not filming other people, they don't really care. And even some of the staff, like I asked permission if I can film them, and they said, yeah, of course, you can totally film me. And I said, okay. And so it'd be fun to do a lot more videos like that. We've actually never been to PetSmart, which that's not as close. Like I'd have to drive probably 20, 25 minutes to get to there. But I'm thinking about taking them to a couple different pet stores and filming videos from there, and kind of doing more of that content. That content seems to do pretty well for us. I think one of our best videos, long format, is our Petco video. It's got 13,000 views or something like that. Our best overall video is our short of him doing zoomies in the living room. And I think that has about 110,000 or 112,000 views, which is pretty cool. All right, let me see what I'm missing in the chat. I've been babbling. All right, let's see. We've got Becky, you're the cutest thing. Thank you. Appreciate that. Ari says, it's hard to get back into it. I play volleyball twice a week, and that really helps. Yeah, definitely. So I'll continue to play hockey. That will go until about April. I could play on Thursdays. The only problem with Thursdays is it's really late. And I'm as I get older, I'm finding it harder and harder to run on not enough sleep, which I thought they said you need less sleep as you get older, but maybe that's a myth. So anyways, I haven't really played on Thursdays just because I feel so tired on Friday. Not that not that Monday's much earlier. Monday's either 9 or 10. So it's not like I'm playing at 5, 6, 7 p.m. Unfortunately, they give priority to youth hockey players to take earlier ice times, which makes sense because those kids have to get up early to go to school. So we get stuck with the later hours, but we love the game, so we do it. Trish says, watching Calvin and Papa from Whidbey Island, Washington. Oh, hey, Trisha, welcome back. Definitely remember, Happy New Year to you. Hope you're doing well. J2626. Oh, that was so cute. Calvin did a stretch when you were chatting about exercise. Oh, I kind of didn't even put the 2 and 2 together, but he likes to stretch quite a bit. Becky says, Calvin's doing yoga right there. All that stretching. Ari says he has a good friend from Whidbey Island that they know from Twitter. Awesome. It would be awesome, Ari. We'll see. There's nothing to lose. All they're going to do is either ignore me, say no, or who knows, maybe give us an opportunity. Exactly, Anthony. I wish, Allison, even if we weren't the mascot, but just to do even some kind of online thing, right? It doesn't have to be a nationally televised commercial, but even if he was in I don't know, an online advertisement for you know, some kind of sale they're doing on a product or whatever it is. It could be anything. I wouldn't even like take money for it, honestly, if it gave him more exposure. I mean, of course, if they wanted to pay us, I wouldn't say no either, but that would be kind of cool. Yep, Anthony, you're right. You can't wait for it. You got to go for it. Ari says, yes, Allison Moore. I agree, Ari. That would be so fun. Yeah, Shelly, I could do that. In fact, actually, we have enough. I have to create a playlist. I have enough Petco videos already to have its own playlist. I just need to like set it up and move the videos there. So I'll do that this week. Let's see, what else am I missing? Ari's World, the orcas are putting salmon on their heads and swimming around. Really cool to see. Oh, yeah, that sounds really cool. Trisha says, you can Google it. Just type in something like orcas with salmon hats. Okay, I'm going to check that out, Trisha. That sounds amazing, actually. Let's see what else. You know about the squeaky wheel. Oh, yes, Anthony, I'm familiar with that. Yeah, Allison, those are his favorite treats, right? You like the Mother Hubbard treats? Look at the drool hanging from his we did create a couple of videos, you know, the product that I created called Calvin Clean. How cool would that be for that to come to life? Have his own little dishwashing liquid with the Boston Terrier on it that gets even the toughest dog stains, food stains, dog slime and saliva right off of it. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that, Shelly. That would be a lot of fun. There's one thing I really want to do, but I don't want to jeopardize our ability to like either go to Petco or like film there or whatever. But I would love to like accidentally let him loose in the store just to see what he does. But I don't think Petco would appreciate that. I think they would definitely frown upon that. So unfortunately, it probably would make a great video, but it might be the last one we were able to do from there. So for those who jumped into the chat a little bit later, we talked about what you might have done for New Year's Eve. Do you have any resolutions? Let the group know what do you guys have planned for 2025, and did you guys do anything fun yesterday? That's a good idea, Ari. Oh, hi, Ari. Yeah, so no, my Calvin's bestie is Newman. He's my friend. I used to coach Newman's kid. Well, Newman's not his real name for those of you who are probably wondering, but that's his moniker for YouTube. His first name is Pete, Peter, but we call him Newman for the channel. And Newman, how I met Newman, basically I coached Newman's youngest son in ice hockey for a good, like, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years. And then we just became really good friends from that and kept in touch ever since. That's fine, Trisha. You know what? It's hard. It's hard to make resolutions because, right, most people can't stick to them. And, so I get it. I didn't really have a resolution last year, to be honest with you. Oh, I'm sure he loves bacon. Calvin loves bacon too. All right, Calvin. You know what he loves? Actually, this is my mom's famous biscuits. There's nothing to it. Oh, I forgot I made a cup of coffee. It's been sitting here. Whoops. Whoops. All right, 1 second. Hold on, Calvin. Hold on. It's hard to open up a bag. One sec, I got to put you guys down for a minute, okay? All right, here we go. Oh, there he goes to the cloud. Absolutely. So this is the cloud. I call it the cloud. It's actually a Tempur-Pedic mattress that my coworkers gave to me when he was first born. This thing costs like $100. It's actually super comfortable. I've laid down on it before. It's like amazing. Right, Trisha, iced coffee now. I'm kind of bummed though. It's like one of my favorite coffee. You know what? Let me taste it and let me see if it's warm enough. It's lukewarm. I got to put that in the microwave for a minute. All right. I like my Boston Terrier mug. 30 seconds. Yes. Oh, Calvin, honey. Calvin. What do you want? Another treat? You're like a treat monster. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I got that as a gift. I forgot who gave it to me, actually. I think I got it for a Christmas gift one year, or maybe a birthday gift. I can't even remember. All right, Calvin. No cookies for me. Just a little bit of oat milk for my coffee, and that's it. All right, a little bit of oat milk. And that is it. All right, one more cookie, and that's it. So it's fairly warm here today in Rhode Island. I think it's going to be about 50 degrees. Yesterday it was 56, but it rained at the very end of the night. The day before, oh, actually, no, yesterday was 50. The day before that, it was like 56. So we had like 3 or 4 days in like the mid to high 50s, which is great for this time of year here. I believe next week, like towards the beginning of next week, it's supposed to like drop into like the 20s and teens. And if I read something correctly, I think a lot of the United States is going to be going into like a cold spell. There was some sort of pattern that's coming through that even the South is potentially going to get snow, which they hardly ever get. All right, Calvin. That's it. No more. You're done. No snow here. It's too warm. The sun came out, though, actually. I didn't think it was going to. It's a little, I'm looking out the window. God, I love summer. Summer is my favorite, especially in Rhode Island. It's just so beautiful here, being on the water. Nice beaches, nice coastline. It's not too hot. Like, I mean, it can get in the 90s, but generally our summer days are like, low to mid 80s, maybe upper 80s at most. Along the coast, it's even like 5 to 7 degrees cooler than that. Just awesome. Yeah, I heard that. Santa Barbara, 70 degrees. That sounds perfect. Calvin, no more, honey, okay? I can't keep giving you treats, okay? On the couch, please. Go on the couch. Go ahead, on the couch. Can you go on the couch, honey? On the couch, baby. Christmas decorations. I didn't put up much this year, but they're coming down this weekend. And another holiday season is past. Calvin, no, honey. This poor guy. How do you say no to this? How do I say no to him? But I have to. Honey, it's not good for me to give you that many treats and cookies. You're going to balloon. We got to keep you looking good if we want all of these pet stores to come knocking on your door, right? We got to have you looking cute and trim, right? right? So Ari, I'm gonna look into. I think you weren't on the live stream yet, but I was telling folks that I was at my mom's and there was some family members. We played a couple of games. We played this one called Blank Slate, but then we played the Outsmarted game again. That was the one that I mentioned on your live stream. So I am gonna look to see how I could potentially do a live to get others to play. Um, I'll have to read up on it and see like how we could really make that happen. I think what's going to be a little tricky is the delay. So for example, like I am talking right now, right, to you guys, but you're not going to get the transmission for another like what, 5 to 7 seconds. And so the questions are timed. But maybe it won't matter because if you're just looking at it on your device, it would be real time. It just would be delayed to the viewers. All right, never mind. I think it could work. I'm kind of talking out of my rear end right now. Yeah, I just wasn't thinking of that, Ari, for some reason. I was thinking like, yeah, the device would be real time. The broadcast of it would be delayed, but who cares? That's fine. No big deal on that. I'll look into that. I'll see if I can set that up. It would actually be a lot of fun to I'd try to get players ahead of time. And so, try to get like, that you can play with a maximum of 8 characters, or is it 6? 6 characters, but you could do teams, which is what we did yesterday. So you could, in theory, have like, 6 teams of like 2 or 3. And the game, with that many people, the game could last a couple of hours, most likely. But it would be a really fun live stream. Book it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that, but yeah, it's probably the same concept. It was really fun though. Like my niece was like super competitive yesterday. Her team ended up winning. Their team went on like a roll. Like they answered like six or seven questions correctly, including 2 that they had absolutely no idea because it's multiple choice, and so they just got lucky on their guesses. But the game is, like I said, as I mentioned, Ari, it's sort of like it's Trivial Pursuit meets Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So you can play with they call them assists, so kind of like lifelines. You can either start with some or start with 0, but then you can earn them along the way. And when you earn them, they come in handy. You basically can skip a question, you can add 30 seconds more time, or you can do like a 50-50. And the goal is to try to get what they call rings. So there are 6 rings, sort of like 6 pieces of pie in Trivial Pursuit. And then once you get all the rings, you go to the final round and you have to answer 3 questions in 60 seconds. It's cool. It's kind of like being on a game show from your own home. Take care, Ann. Happy New Year. Appreciate you being here. Calvin is like, you haven't given me a treat in about 4 minutes. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. You stretching? You stretching? What? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, baby? Huh? What do you want? What do you want, baby? Huh? What can I do for you? What can I do for you, cutie? Look at the tongue sticking out partially on the side with his teeth showing. That's so cute. Oh, you're so cute. I know, Trisha, it's hard, but I've given him 2 full cookies, 2 Mother Hubbard treats, and another half a cookie. That's just too much. I got to be somewhat responsible. Otherwise, you know, by the end of this live stream, he'll get like 20 cookies. Right, baby? You're such a good boy. Such a good boy. Even when you drool all over the place. Right? Right? All right, Calvin. So what do you think? We're going to go for a few more minutes, guys. We've been on for 41. We'll try to keep this to 45 minutes or so. But yeah, this has been fun so far. Glad that we could start off the year talking to you guys and checking in with everybody. It is hard to say no. Trust me. It's not that I want to say no. I just have to be responsible, right? It's all about responsibility. High five. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. Oh, cool. We got 17 likes. I appreciate that. I didn't even ask people for that. So thank you guys. Appreciate you hitting that like button. Thanks, Trisha. I try. I mean, I'm not perfect, but you know what? I try to be a good pet parent to him. To me, it's all about respecting your animals. To me, he's part of my family. I treat him as such. You know, doesn't mean I never get mad at him. Of course I do. Right? Like you do with any family member. Doesn't mean I don't discipline him sometimes. I do. Like I would any, you know, like a child. But for the most part, he is really, really good. I don't really get too like hung up. Like I'm not the kind of pet parent that needs to micromanage every move he makes. I'm okay with him having some personality. If that means not necessarily, you know, some people may not agree with like some of that, but that's just how I roll. What are you looking for, honey? What are you looking at? Oh, look at you, cutie. You got drool hanging all over the place. Let me see. Ugh. Can you lick that off? Thank you. All right. So you got quite a few treats. You ready for 2025? It's a big year in store for you, kid. 2025, it's a big year in store for you. I hope you're ready to work hard. Work hard, play hard, right? Work hard, play hard. That's your motto for this year. Right, cutie? Allison says, I remember having to say no to extra treats at 2 in the morning. The boy Boston we had liked to wake you up at 2 for a snack. No matter how cute it was, he could not have 2 a.m. snacks. Yes, I agree. The only time I will cave in on that, though, is every once in a while, Calvin will literally wake me up because he needs to go out at like 2, 3 in the morning. And I try so hard to get him not to go out, but at the same time, I really don't want him to have an accident in the house. So when I do take him out, like in the middle of the night, and he, you know, goes to the bathroom, I do come in most of the time and give him a little treat. What I'll do is I'll usually like just break it off and give him a little half of a treat. But sometimes I'm like, no treats. Where you going? Where you going? Huh? All right, Cal, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. All right, so guys, we're going to probably call it right here. I want to wish everybody a happy new year. I hope all your dreams, your wishes come true. I wish everybody great health, happiness, prosperity, and we'll be seeing a lot of you guys in 2025 for sure. So thank you guys for joining this live stream. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. We'll be on soon. Say bye, Calvin. Bye-bye. Seeing a few people jump in. Bye, everybody. Hendo, thanks for coming in. Michelle, Happy New Year. Everybody, we'll see you guys really soon, okay? Take care. Bye.